You touch your lips slowly with your fingers and caress them as your lips curl into a smile while thinking about that moment, which happened a few seconds before. You press your palm over your cheeks, which was burning like hell.
New dance, I wear out my third second chance. You take my breath and I can't get it back. Might be time for me to face the facts. The best me is with you, but I know I got a lot to prove. They think we're too damaged to fix, but
Suddenly, he stopped in front of the terrace, causing you to bump at his back. He looked at you while you were rubbing your head with an angry pout like a kid.
sometimes I lose my mind, and some days it's hard to find the reason why you stay by my side.
You nodded in response as he rubbed your forehead slowly twice and stood behind you. You were about to turn back just to see what he was doing, but he stopped you by holding your shoulders from behind and refusing to let you turn. That was very strange for you. You could feel that it was not the same taehyung. He looked strange. You were not able to understand why he was behaving like this. Your mind was telling you that he is just pretending, and your heart was not ready to believe that he is pretending because of his pure eyes and pure smile. He looked so happy. You were struggling between your mind and heart, and all of a sudden, everything got black in front of your eyes. You could feel a small piece of cloth over your eyes as you touched it with your fingers. Then you realized that you were blindfolded by him.
It's the fix, but we're just working through a little rust. They like to say we're just young, but I know we won't give this up.
You flinched when he spoke from behind your back. His breath brushed against your ears, and you felt a shiver run up your spine when you heard him from behind, very close to your ears. He was tying the blindfold, making sure not to tie it more tightly. Then he held your hand and interlocked his fingers with yours.
It's you and I.
He opened the door for you and helped you to enter by holding your hands. You walked a few steps with him.
It's you and I.
He asked you to stop and you did the same. He removes your blindfolds from your eyes slowly. Then you open your eyes. You blinked a few times, and when you see that setup, your lips get parted in surprise. You covered your mouth with your palm. Seeing that decoration lights up your eyes. Those candles, those lovely roses, those bright lights. Unknowingly, your lips curled into a smile as you turned back just to see him, who was standing straight behind you with his hands in his pocket. Staring at you with a gentle smile, your eyes got teary and your smile was not ready to leave your face. Many thoughts were running into your mind. You were not able to understand. Why did he do this? And what does he want to do next? Your heart was about to skip a bit because of his sudden reply. You felt really special. You found yourself lucky that you let him go first with what he wanted to say. Finally, your mind stopped thinking about his affair. But there was still some questions in your mind that was desperately waiting for Taehyung's answer. You make yourself understand that might be a misunderstanding. And now, you just wanted to hear him. You wanted to keep everything aside and just concentrate on your husband, the cold one, who is behaving very sweet today.
네가 제일 좋아하는 게 뭐냐고 물어본다. 그런 나를 넌 보며 대답 없이 미소만 짓는데 I'm going crazy.
You were staring at him, observing the way he was hiding his nervousness behind his cold face. Your sudden response made a big smile appear on his face. He quickly looked away. You chuckled at his behavior. There was a silence for a few moments. You both were looking at the decoration, while you were all lost in your thoughts.
보면 아무런 일도 할 수 없는 걸 I'm going crazy 오늘은 너에게
Your thoughts get disturbed when he held your hand. He led you to the chair and drew it for you to sit in. You sit before placing your back on the table. You were blushing hard because of his action as you pressed your lips together, making a thin line. He also sat in front of you before placing his phone on the table.
I'm going
He cleared his throat before he spoke.
무뎌져 버린 내 가슴이 뛰어 I'm going crazy yeah I'm going crazy 어쩔 수 없는 걸 널 보면 I'm going crazy 내 맘을 받아준 오늘 완벽
He slid his hand into his pocket while saying this, but a frown appeared on his face when he did not find what he was looking for. He checked another pocket, but it was not there, and he started moving his eyes here and there to find it. You could see by his face that he was cursing him to being this careless.
crazy 어쩔 수 없는 걸 널 보면 아무런 일도 할 수 없는 걸
He rushed towards the downstairs, making you giggle at his childishness. His smile, his words, and his pure eyes were enough to make your heart skip a beat. You could feel millions of butterflies in your stomach. And finally, you could smile. Your eyes were traveling through all the decorations.
변치 않은
However, your thoughts are interrupted by a beep sound. You looked at your phone, it was never yours. Again, you heard it. Suddenly, your eyes fell on taehyung's phone, which was on the table. You took his phone from the table without any hesitation. You knew it very well that he doesn't have any habit to lock his phone.
I'm going crazy yeah
You slide the screen up. A message popped up on the screen with the contact ID, Meera. You frowned when you saw that contact ID. Your anxiety made you to click on that message to open it.
맘을 받아준 오늘 완벽해진
I don't wanna be if you don't dare. If you can't see me, I'll say way to go. Maybe way to go. Yeah, where I have to be. I don't know that I something I should have done now. I'm strong in this night, and I I'm falling in love.
His phone slipped from your hands when you read those messages. You start feeling suffocated. Those messages felt like they were digging into your heart. You brushed your hairs back from your forehead. Your tears were ready to come out, but you held them back when you heard the footsteps. Taehyung came back and sat in front of you. You were staring at him with no emotions because of your broken heart. He took a few seconds to catch his breath, then he sat properly before looking at you. kept looking at you and down while saying all of this, holding that velvet premium box inside the table that he bought for you, rubbing it continuously in nervousness. You were staring at him with the same expression. He was searching for words, trying to make you understand what he wanted to say. But his words were no longer helping you to come out of those messages. You kept tightening your fist to hold back your tears. You didn't let him finish when you realized that he was going to confess his secret love. His words stopped right there. He was staring at you, and you were also doing the same. Suddenly, he burst into laughter, making you frown. You let out a sad chuckle and looked at him back, while your tears started rolling down on your cheeks. Thank you so much for watching and subscribe for the next part.